Mediocre staffers buy in, high achievers are all in. Your brand and culture is what people say about you when you're not in the room.
In our previous interview, you discussed building a strong team. How do you determine if someone meets REI Nation standards?
It's a process. It all starts with the interview. When we interview a prospective person to come to work here, we're trying to make sure that person, no matter who it is above average. Because we can train them, we can develop their potential if we have the right person. And by asking the right questions at the interview, we can ascertain if we have a really good prospect. Questions such as, tell me about your energy level. Tell me how you're going to make us better the first day you start. Tell us about something great you have done in your previous job. Tell us about something you failed at and didn't do so good in your previous job. Tell me how coachable you are if we were to hire you. Tell me what you know about our company. So some of those things are really important. Somebody that comes in prepared, knows a little bit about our company, has done their homework, those are some questions that I would be asking.
How long is a typical interview process?
I think our team goes through 2 to 3 different interviews with a particular person that comes to work with different heads of different departments. Even though we may be interviewing that person for a particular department, we'll cross interview with different department heads to make sure we have a good fit.
How would you describe the culture to someone who doesn't work here?
I've always talked about the 4 groups of people that we serve. Our vendors who work on all of our houses, our residents who rent all of our houses, not tenants, not renters, but residents. The investors that buy all of our houses, and most importantly, the staff and the team and the employees that work for us. I've always talked about those 4 groups of people for years and years and years. If we create an experience that's good for all of those people, then we're going to be successful. Are we perfect today with all 4 groups of those people? No, but the job every day for me and my job is to make sure that those 4 groups of people are valued, they feed into our culture, they understand what the mission is, what the message that we want to deliver to all of those folks throughout our company, understands that we're here to work with them, develop them, get their potential. Same thing we do with our vendors. They have expectations and accountability, as do when we're renting houses and when we're renovating houses and when we're buying houses and when we're selling houses. So the standard is very high. All 4 groups of those people feed into that standard, which ultimately is the culture.
As a leader, how do you maintain the culture you've built over the years?
Me particularly, I have to come in no matter what's going on with all the things in the company. I have to be energized. I have to be out talking to our people, whether it's here or in Texas or wherever, making sure that we're doing the right thing, leading by example, and treating the people the way we want to be treated.
What advice would you give to other business leaders who are looking to build or strengthen their culture?
It starts with the team that you have around you. I have a management team of about 10 or 12 different people that understand the message, they understand what we're trying to do, they understand the key KPIs, key performance indicators that we're trying to do every month, the expectations, the goals, the standards that we want to hit every single month in here. We go over those pretty much daily, every month, hitting those expectations. So setting the bar high, expect above average people to do extraordinary things, seeing the tremendous potential that every one of them have around the table and around the company, and work to develop that at the highest level.
How do you, Kent Clothier, believe that you could become a better leader?
Well, all leaders need to listen more, which I try to do. You have to lead by example, do the right thing every day, realize that you have to earn people's respect, not demand it. You do that by your actions. You do that by the way you handle things, the way you treat people, the way you run the company, the results that the company gets year in and year out. We've now, in our 22nd year here at REI Nation, have over 8,000 properties. We've bought over 10,000 properties. Today we manage over 8,000 properties for 3,500 investors. We have about 600 investors that own 5 or more properties. So it's essential that I become a better leader every day, even at my experience level, which is over 50 years, and as an entrepreneur over 40 years, I'm still learning every day, and I have to get better every day. I have to come to work every day, represent our team, have a high level of energy. I have to be compassionate. I have to be able to hold people accountable at a very high level, set the expectation at a high level, and expect them to meet that, but also listen to their concerns and anything that they may have that they want to come in and talk to any of our leaders about.